Welcome, welcome. Hello, Bart, New York finest. Felicia, intuitive chosen one. Okay, so let's all just take a nice deep breath before we think about our questions or what we need to ask. Just take a nice deep breath. In through your nose, hold, and then out through your mouth. Get yourself nice and calm and nice and relaxed and focus. Now think very carefully about your question. You want your question to start with how, what, and why. How can I improve my life? What do I need to know right now? And why do I react this way? Think about yourself. Make sure you've read the disclaimer down below. Make sure you've read the description box. You've checked out the pinned link if you want more than just the 2 cards in a reading. Now, I was shuffling the cards this morning, and the message I sort of got for us all as a collective is all about making sure that we're decluttered, we're clear, we have a sense of clarity for the new ideas, the new plans, the new thoughts. So we want a sense of clarity in the direction that we're going in. We want to look at the choices or the connections that we have within our own relationships. And that relationship can also be within ourselves. Finding a sense of balance within, embracing all of who we are is really important as we move through the transformations. Okay, as we move through the transformations. Now, it's really important that we also think about making sure we don't let our emotions get the better of us, that we take a bit of a practical approach in regards to our emotions. We dream big as we look for opportunities that may arise in our journey. So that's it for the moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is everybody's arrived. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath. I'm not ready for you just yet. Just take a minute and let me just have a look and see who's actually here. Okay, so let me just type up the list first. Just take a second to type up the list. Whoops, let me grab the keyboard. Okay. Free list is Bart. Okay, Bart's first. Then I'm going to do New York finest is next. And then I'll do Felicia. Okay, so those first 3, I'm going to do Bart, New York finest, and then Felicia to start with. That's the first 3. And the person with all the X's. And intuitive. Whoops. Don't type your questions in yet, except for the first 3. Okay. So I want to do the first 3 at a time. Okay, so this is the list that I'm doing at the moment. Now I've got, oops, this is the free list. Bart, New York finest, and Felicia. Sorry, Felicia, I think I spelled that wrong. Right. Bart, you're first. So nice deep breath. Oops. Oops, I just lost my keyboard. I don't want to do that because I wrecked my keyboard. Right. Okay, everybody relaxed. Everybody chilled. Tea light lit. Let's light this tea light. Okay, and finishing off that incense. So I'll just put that one's finished. So let me just put this one on. Right. Okay. Right. But so how's your friendship with John? Oh, that flew out. Interesting. So we have the Fool. The Fool is all about that sense of new beginnings, fun, free-spirited. Feels like it one that you should just enjoy the moments. Enjoy the moments. Oh, it's one with many paths. I feel like there's many paths or many journeys to this friendship. Okay, I feel like there's many, you're going to travel through many paths to get where you need to be. There's no set path for it. Hi, Diamond Girl. Yes, you're added. You're added after Svetlana. But don't worry and don't worry too much about it. There might be times where it might feel a little bit stressful. I do feel like it's one that's got many paths to it. It's definitely got a lot going on. Yeah, enjoy the moment. There might be times of stress. There might be worries, but try not to let that get the better of you. But okay, so next on the list was New York Finest. Okay, now that's a little bit hard for me to sort of, let's have a look and see why it was my phone stolen. You're welcome, Bart. Okay, why? Okay, let's just focus on your phone. Why was I recently connected? Just choose one question, New York Finest. You need to email me too, by the way, because there's some things that we need to discuss, but I don't want to discuss it on here. So make sure you email me, New York Finest. Okay. Let's have a look. Well, you got to decide where your head's at. Let's see what you get. Oh, these two cards flew out. Okay, and I got one more. It's all about directions that you're moving in. It does feel like you're looking at things. It's time to look at things from a different perspective. Okay, it's time to look at things from a different perspective as you move forward. Leave behind the chaos. Let the chaos go. Let the chaos go. It's all about moving in the right direction. It's all about focusing on what you want to have the successes. It's all about having success in your life. So New York Finest, it's time for you to sort of, I feel like you were in limbo. It's looking at things from a different perspective. It's about moving forward, leaving behind the chaos, moving in the right direction so you've got success. So it's time to leave behind the old. It's time to leave behind the old and just move forward in your journey. Yeah. It's time to move forward. It's time to focus on where you want the successes. So in whatever you choose to do, it's all about moving forward with success. That's what you've got to focus on. It's time to focus on your successes. Leave behind the chaos, leave behind what was. Time to move forward on your right path. Okay, that's what you've got to focus on, New York finest. Okay, Felicia. Hi, Egyptian famous. Hi, how are you? Okay, so I got Svetlana, Diamond Girl, and then yes, Ange, after Egyptian famous. Right. How will May be like for you? Let's have a look, Felicia. Let's have a look at May. I want to make sure that before you ask your question, make sure that you have taken a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. You've read the disclaimer down below. You've thought about your question. One question, please. Nice, clear question. If you want more, don't forget to donate. How will May be like for Felicia? Right, back to the 2 cards. Right. Word romance came to me. So May, there may be some romance coming in for you. It's all about learning and discovering. So some news arrives. Definitely feels like there's some news arrives. Does feel like there's some stuff to learn and discover. There is some things. That's what May is going to be like for you. So you may have some romance. You may have some news come in, some announcements, sense of lots to learn and discover for May. I think you've got a lot to learn and discover, a lot to sort of develop within yourself. May is going to be a month for you to learn, discover, develop within yourself. Lots of studying, learning, self-development, self-expansion. And there could be a little bit of romance in some way, okay? Could be a romance in some way. Some news coming, can be about news as well. You're welcome, Felicia. You're welcome. Okay, so next on the list is all the X's. Let's have a look at all the kisses, all the X's. Something about being financially good. What do you need to know about your finances? Oh, here we go. So you want to know about your finances. What's going on with your finances? Feels like everything's coming together. Yes, you're on the right path. Very clear. Okay, interesting. 2 other cards came out. Basically, there are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some conflicts, and how you deal with it is up to you. It's all about perseverance and keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going. There are going to be some challenges, as always. And yes, you're on the right path. There are going to be some challenges, but it's all about perseverance and keep going. Right. So there we are. Next. Okay, intuitive chosen one, Ariona and Svetlana. Hi, Caitlin, you're home. Merry meet. Merry meet. Okay, what do you need to know? Good question. What do you need to know? Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, you need to know about what's being held on to. What needs to be let go of? You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, it feels like there's something being held on to. There's some stuff that needs to be let go of. I think you need to let go of some stuff to create the new beginnings. Okay, intuitive chosen one. What you need to know is there are some things that need to be let go of. There are some things that are being held on to too tightly in creating the new beginning, the new love, the new energy. Okay, the new feelings, the developing of the feelings. It does feel like there's some things that need to be let go of. There are some things that are being held on to quite tightly that may need to be let go of before the new beginnings. So that's really important there. Okay, so what you need to know is there are some things that are being held on to that do need to be let go of to create the new beginning. The first card is Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about holding on to something. No, the list is not closed. No, you still got 10 minutes. No, it's not closed yet, Caitlin. Never closed for you anyway. But, yeah, Four of Pentacles is all about what's being held on to. Okay, there's some stuff that needs to be let go of. I think you need to let some stuff go so you can have the new beginning, new love. Okay, Four of Pentacles is all about holding on to something. Something's being held on. It feels like you're holding on to something tightly, and it could be in regards to S. So you might need to let go of something. You might need to let go of something so you can have that sense of new beginning. Okay. So on this list that I just did, yep, and Ariona, Svetlana, then Diamond Girl. Then Egyptian famous, Amira, Caitlin and Amira. Oh, Ange, sorry, I missed Ange is in the middle of that. Ange was in the middle of that. Egyptian famous, Ange, then Caitlin and Amira. Right, Ariona. So make sure you've read the description box down below. Make sure you've read the disclaimer. Make sure you've thought about your question. You've taken a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Make sure you are balanced and clear when thinking about your question. One nice, clear question. So think about your question. Ooh, what type of career Interesting here. This has to be your own choice. It's what's going to stop you from being bored. Look at what you're being offered and what gives you the emotional connection. It does feel like it's a very emotional connection. Nothing. I wasn't talking about your question, Ariana. You're fine. This is all about what career will benefit you. Oh. No, Ariana, I wasn't questioning your one at all. It wasn't your question I was thinking about. Your question is fine. Your question wasn't your question I was looking at. It was somebody else's. Yeah, I am picky with questions because it's all about what gives you the best possible choices. So what you've got to do is you're asking what career will benefit you more. Well, it has to be what satisfies you, what gives you satisfaction in your journey, okay? And what's going to lead you to where you want to be, your ultimate goal, okay? Has to be your free will, Ariana, is what's going to benefit, depending on how much effort you put in. So whether it's going to be modeling or fashion stylist, it depends on what you're going to, what gives you the satisfaction that you need. Okay, because everybody's different as an individual, Ariana. Okay, you need something that's going to satisfy you, and modeling could be short term. You need something that's going to lead you out of, into the future. You need something that's going to lead you into the future. So the modeling could be short-lived because you want something that's going to, you need something that's going to satisfy you overall in the long term. So you need something that's going to satisfy you. So you got to look at what options are given to you emotionally. So you want something that's going to lead you into the future. So you get something you've got to think about there. Okay, so next person. Svetlana. Okay, Svetlana. Okay, Svetlana. You're talking about somebody else's next actions. Yeah. Okay, so you're talking about who's V. You got to think, what do I need to know about this situation? Why do I need to know this situation? And how the situation affects me. Svetlana. So how can we put this? You're really intruding on his next actions. What his, he may not have any actions towards you, Svetlana. Oh, how do we word this? The list has 2 more minutes. Corporate still in the list? Yeah. So I'm just trying to think about Svetlana. How can we word this a bit better? What can you learn from this experience? What do you need to know about this? Tonya. Yeah. Now, don't forget, yep, Tonya's can be on the list as well. Still got just under a minute. Okay, Svetlana. So how can we do this? I'm just trying to say, what do you need to know about the situation, about V? What do you need to know about V? Okay, what does Svetlana need to know about V's actions? What does Svetlana need to know about the situation? I'm just trying to... What does Svetlana need to know about? Okay. What does Svetlana need to know about this situation, about the V's actions towards her? Why am I getting... Oh, okay. Okay, we've got new beginnings, and you take being in the now, being in the moment. Doesn't normally do that. Okay, we've got heartbreak coming up. So I do feel like there's going to be some heartbreak. There's new beginnings, being in the now, being in the moment. I think you need to be cautious. Be aware of what's going on, because it does feel like there's going to be some heartbreak in the situation. That's why I think I was resistant to that. Why I was being a little bit resistant. It's because there's going to be some heartbreak. It might not be the way that you expect it to be. I don't think it's going to happen the way that you expect it, Svetlana. Okay? There's going to be some heartbreak. It does feel like you're going to be dealing with some heartbreak. Indeed. Okay? I don't think it's going to be quite the way, you know, with the cards here. You've got the Fool, which is talking about being sort of leaping over the edge. I'm sort of getting the sense of being leaping over the edge, a sense of you need to be aware, you need to be a little bit cautious about things, because there is going to be some heartbreak. It's not going to be quite the way you expect it. Okay? There is going to be some heartbreak. Right, Diamond Girl. Okay, I saw Caitlin did a list here. Okay, so we've got Diamond Girl, Egyptian, and Ange. Egyptian famous. Diamond Girl, Egyptian famous, and Ange. Then I'll do Night Daughter, Oracle, Amira, Culprit, and then Tonya. No, on Sunday we're doing our Oracle readings. Okay, what do you need to know about that situation? Oh yeah, so why are they angry and hurt with you? So what do you need to know about the situation? Okay, why is S so angry and hurt with me? What do you need to know about the situation? Oh, past experiences. Something to do with the past. Past has come into the forefront. They're looking at their choices that they've got to make. That's why they're sort of very hurt and angry. It's something to do with the past. Whatever happened in the past, a past experience, past memory is affecting them. Something in the past is triggered, and they're looking at the choices that they've got to make. They're trying to look ahead And so they're feeling very hurt and angry about what happened in the past. So whatever happened in the past, it's memories of the past. Definitely feels like they're not really sort of just telling me it's memories of the past, experience of the past, something that happened in the past that they're sort of reflecting on, they're sort of contemplating, they're thinking about. It does feel like they're sort of wound up in the past. Something to do with the past is definitely affecting them. And so they're looking at the choices that they have ahead of them, which is causing them, which is why they're hurt and angry. So you need to sort of look at the past. You need to look at what happened in the past. Something to do with secrets. To do with what was hidden. Maybe what was hidden was revealed. A secret that was hidden was revealed. And so communication is needed. There is a need to communicate. Without the blame game, without the thing. Yeah. Obviously, it was triggered, so it needs to be dealt with. Communication is needed in this situation. Ooh, things going to get better between M and Q, me and Q. Okay, Egyptian famous. I'm going to go and do the Tarot of Cleopatra for you. Okay, are things going to get better between me and Q? So what's happening between you guys? What's going to happen? Let's have a look at the overview energy. Oh! Okay, so we have Star, Ace of Wands, a breakthrough and understanding, Four of Pentacles. Stuff needs to be released. What's being held on? Yes, with tranquility and serenity, moderation. So yes, overall things will improve between you and Q. Does feel like things are going to, with an understanding of that breakthrough. Here we've got the stars. It feels like you're being guided in the right direction. It feels like there's a light out of all the darkness with the potential. It does feel like there is that sense of new beginnings, new energy, a breakthrough and understanding, looking at what's being held on tightly and what needs to be let go of, allowing you that sense of tranquility and serenity. So it does feel like, yes, things are definitely going to get better between you. There is going to be some improvement there. Okay? There is going to be an improvement physically. So, yeah. It does feel like things are going to definitely get better. Okay, Ange. So did Ange type in her question? Right, Ange. So I'm just waiting for Ange's question. Ooh. Okay, I don't know where Ange is. I haven't got Ange's question, so. Just waiting for Ange and Amira, Culprick, and Tonya. was going to do the mermaids. What's Caitlin's next step? Queen of Swords. It's about the truth, the facts, nurturing your ideas, nurturing your plans. Trust your intuition. Ooh, have faith. Feels like be aware of what's weighing you down. Be aware of what's weighing you down. Push through those challenges. Push through ahead. Self-care is super important here too. Self-care is super important. Self-care, Caitlin. So really, it's really is about looking at your trusting in your own intuition. Trusting your own intuition. Have faith as things. Be aware of what's weighing you down. Be careful of what's weighing you down. Okay? I think you need to be very aware of that. And allow yourself the self-care. Self-care is so important here. Well-being, nurturing your well-being is going to be super important here. So you really have to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Have faith in yourself. Maybe look at what you're learning, discovering in your journey. Nurture your ideas and plans about what you want to do. Push through those challenges as well, Caitlin. Push through those challenges, those things that weigh you down. It's about processing them and moving through them so that you can make sure that you're taking care of your well-being. Take care of your health. Take care of self. Super important here. Okay, so nurture your ideas and your plans and where you want to be. Make sure that it could be a lot about educating yourself on some stuff, educating what you need to. Have faith, spiritual journey. Moving through this process that's weighing heavily on you as you take care of your health. Take care of your well-being. Super important. Okay, Janu. So let's have a look. I will do the last couple. So we've got Amira, Coolprick, and Tonya. So I'll do them after I've done Janu. So I'm just waiting for Janu's question. Oh, that could be handy. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go and do okay, so what do you need to know about this situation? Let's have a look. What's Kayan's current feelings and intentions towards me? You only saw him yesterday. Got to give him a chance to breathe. So let's have a look. Okay. Don't rush. Okay, he's not rushing. Be careful. He's being aware that he's not going to rush into things. He's planning and strategizing what's next. Planning and strategizing what's next in the where he wants to go direction wise. Using his skills and abilities. Using his knowledge. Okay. It's a bit of a long journey. It's a very slow journey. It's not something that can be rushed. He saw you yesterday. There's no communication. There's no communication. He just saw you yesterday. I think it's something that's going to take some time. He's looking at his skills and his abilities and how he can do to move forward to create something new. Not going to rush into anything. He doesn't want to rush into anything. Not interested in rushing ahead. Okay, he's looking at the potential of what could happen. He's looking at the potential about what could happen. And with the knave, he's I do feel like he's looking for the messages, the signs, and where he should go and what should happen. So he's just sort of playing it safe. I feel like he's sort of playing it safe. He's not in any hurry. He's planning and strategizing what next. Okay, he's planning and strategizing what's next. He's not in any particular hurry. It's a bit of a long journey. He's waiting for the messages, the signs, looking for the potential of what could be. I feel like there's a sense of protection. No, I wouldn't say that he wants to be in a relationship with you. I wouldn't call that in a relationship. I feel like it's he's not in any particular hurry. I think you need to protect yourself. I think you need to I think you need to stay protected. I think you need to get on with your life. Don't wait around. Just get on with your life. Just get on. Don't wait. I think you need to protect yourself in this case, is what I get here, that you need to protect yourself. I think it's something that's going to be taking a very, very long time. It's a very long journey. It's not something that's going to happen straight away. A lot of plans and strategies coming up. Using his skills and ability. Looking at the potential. It's up to you what you do with it, of course. Whether you wait around or not. It's up to you. Okay, a mirror. Oh, Ange. Okay, really sort of, okay, what do you need to know? Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to know about future energy? You're sort of cutting yourself off from being very much in the now. Solitude, isolation. Amira, can you type in your question, please? Short-lived. Okay, new beginnings. Okay, so you've got here, what do you need to know about your future spouse? Basically, there's a lot solitude and isolation. Okay, so your future spouse can cause a little bit of isolation. Be very careful. It doesn't feel feels like things will end. Doesn't feel very positive when you're talking about future spouse. I think you need to be very aware. Now, this is one possibility. You can change this energy, Ange, when you're talking about what do I need to know about your future spouse. Okay, so you got someone who's coming into your life. When we're talking about spouses, you're talking about somebody who comes into your life, a partner, may cause you a sense of isolation, And I'm also getting that sense that things will end in some way. It may not be good for you. It may be a sense of final. So you need to be aware of that you need to be aware of anyone that you bring into your life that may cause you a sense of isolation. So even though they may isolate you. So some things to think about when you're thinking about your future spouse. So Amira, you want to know about your modeling career. End. Your modeling career will eventually end. There'll be transformation. There'll be changes going on in your modeling career. Will end. And so you're going to be asked to be looking at your choices that you make. Sorry, Victoria. I'm just wrapping up. I should have put this in actually. It was just those that were in the first half hour. You arrived in the first 30 minutes. Yeah. So I'm just wrapping up. Okay, Amira. So basically it talks about ending, things being final, a sense of transformation and changes taking place. There are choices to be made in regards to your modeling. It's going to be a lot of choices that you're going to make. It does feel like things will end. Your modeling. Okay, so that's that. Next on the list was Cool Prick, then Tonya. Cool Prick, then Tonya, and then that's it. If anybody else wants a reading, they'll have to go through the donations. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know? Oh, wow. Okay, it's going to give you an understanding, enlightenment, a sense of doom and gloom. Things are not going to be quite the way you expect it. Okay, it's going to shake you. Okay, it's going to shake your world. But it is going to make way for new opportunities. So your world's going to be shaken up. Okay, it's going to shake your world, but it does open you up to new opportunities. Okay. Okay, so basically, doom and gloom. It does feel like things are not going to be quite the way you expect them to. It is going to be sort of shaking up your world with K, but it does give you the opportunity for something new. It does feel like an opportunity is offered to you. A new opportunity is offered to you. It does give you the opportunity to be practical in your approach. Yeah. You asked what does Spirit want you to know about Kay. So, yeah. Tonya, a general. Okay, what does Tonya need to know? Oh, okay. Jump out. Wow. Okay. It's interesting. With the Ace of Cups, I got the words new love, Tonya. I got the world, like, it's in your hands with new love, new possibilities, new beginnings in regards to relationships. It does feel like there's something new coming, new love. There's a lot to learn, discover, develop within yourself. I think there's a lot that's coming into fruition here. I think there's a lot of stuff that you need to face, you need to look at. So overall, it sort of says that definitely feels like there's a new love, new possibilities. But there's a lot of things that you need to face and learn and discover about the relationship. So there's a lot of new stuff coming in to play here. I feel like there's a lot of new things happening, new emotional things happening here. So you've got a sense of new beginnings, new possibilities. Okay, so that's, does feel like there's new beginnings, new possibilities. Yeah, a lot to learn, to discover, a lot of stuff that you need to look at, you need to face slowly. Slow. Okay. Okay, so that's it. I think that's just about it, I think. There's no donations. Oh, cool. Oh, you did type it in? I forgot about that. Yes, you did. Cool, that's good. You put that. I forgot that you typed that in. Brain dead. Okay, that's it from me. I had a bit of a big day yesterday. Some bits and pieces. So, I'm going to take it easy now. That's it from me. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for joining us today. And we'll see you Saturday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. New Zealand Sunday. So, yeah, that's it from me. Okay, so that's it. Blessed be everyone. Take care. Thanks for being. I don't think there was anyone else. I think I got everyone's reading. So, yeah, that's me.